Do we know how to govern things? How the church is organized? Yes. And the responsibility of the church based on God's word. How does your member Baptist church, can you bring the rules and regulations that you had into the church? Because when you joined the church, you said you would be ruled and governed by what is going on in that church. So you can't come in the church and say, well, we didn't do that at our other church. Yeah, it does happen, but it's not the proper thing to do. That's what causes confusion in the church. When you come into a church, and that's the other reason why the new members process is so important, because those first 10 lessons from that book teaches what we believe as missionary Baptists. And so at the end of those 10 lessons, then you are permitted to join. You can't get in on the usher ministry. You can't do any of that, because those first 10 lessons teach you what is taught in the church, what Missionary Baptist Church means. And so if you don't agree with that, then you will perhaps go away, because if you don't agree with that, then it's just going to be confusion for you. So once you finish those first 10 lessons, then you can go and become a part of everything in the church. You can sing in the choir, you can usher, you can preach, you can do whatever you want to do in the church. But you have to understand that and be governed by the rules and regulations of the church as a member. What is your opinion about believers' baptism? What is your opinion about believers' baptism? Just be baptized because your friends are baptized? Should you be baptized just because mama says it's time? Or what should you believe? And our children's church has been so instrumental in directing our children, because it helps them to understand what baptism is, what they believe before they commit to baptism. What are the biblical offices in the Baptist church? Pastors and deacons. And a lot of people will disagree with you about that, but that's what the according to the word, that's who the biblical offices are. The pastors and the deacons. And if we go to Ephesians 4:11, it says, and he set these in the church. Well, those are offices that he set in the church, but the pastor and the deacons are the biblical offices of the church. Right? Right. Why is autonomy important to you as a member of the church? What? Why is autonomy important to you as a member of the Baptist church? Say again. We can go to God for ourselves. Okay? And you must understand what autonomy means. If there are rules and regulations you must abide by, and not expect them to change because it's what you are used to doing something else in the other church where you came from. We didn't do this in our other church. So you must, autonomy of the church. Each church has its own autonomy. As long